What is the cost of living in paradise in PHANGAN? So I was talking to my brother this morning, and he wants to know because he is also now on the path of the digital nomad. And so I wrote down the costs here, the basic costs for anybody who's interested. Rent is between, I'm gonna give you the figures here in US dollars. I do them in my head in Canadian, but that's why I wrote them down, because I want to give you in US dollars. That seems to be the universal currency for now. So rent is about 10,000 to 15,000 USD. No, not USD, bahts. Okay, which comes up to about, depending on the time and the currency, it's about approximately 300 to 500 US dollars. And that's going to vary depending on where you are and how big is your place, etc., etc. Is it on the sea? Does it have a sea view? Is it up in a hill overlooking the sea? It's going to be more expensive. It's going to be near 500 USD if you're going to get that type of place. Does it have a kitchen and an air conditioning? If it doesn't have air conditioning or kitchen, because you don't really use the kitchen, if you go out to eat, to get your fruits, whatever you eat, right? Even just if you want to eat street foods, you don't really need the kitchen. If you get a place without a kitchen, without air conditioning, which honestly, you don't need air conditioning, just get a fan, keep your windows open, and you're good to go. I think air conditioning would be annoying actually in this beautiful tropical paradise with the most perfect weather of all time. Really, it's perfect here, day and night, it's perfect. So, between 300 and 500, honestly, you could get something for 300 US dollars. It'd be something decent. If you're looking for like the middle ground, anywhere about $400 will get you a nice place, if you're looking for a middle ground. So, at the end of the video, I'll give you the low end to higher end. So, rent 300 to 500. And then food would be next up, and I put a figure of 200 to 400 US dollars a month, because it really depends on the frequency of your eating, and it depends on what you eat. And there's a lot of butterflies here, and they all have different colors. Every single butterfly you see here has a different color. It's really incredible. So food's gonna depend. You know, what do you eat? How often do you eat? I eat once a day, and I eat mostly fruits. Very cheap. Unless you're gonna eat durian, which is, by the way, orgasmic. It's really orgasmic. It's orgasm in your mouth. Okay, it really is. But it's really expensive and hard to find, by the way. If you're here on the island, hard to find. People go on durian hunts because there's only a few vendors that have them, and you have to go down in town, in Thongsala. Okay, like here the fruit stand doesn't have durian. The next few beaches, nobody has durian. So if you're just eating, you know, watermelon, pineapple, gawafa, which is really good, really good. You know, if you're eating the basic fruits here that are in season, because, you know, if you're going to the basic fruit stands, they only carry what's in season right now or what that specific farmer has. So again, depending on the frequency, I eat once a day, mostly fruits, right? So that, you know, my food bill is on the lower end there. But if you're eating more frequently and you're going to restaurants and whatnot, even then, you know, even then it depends. Like here, if you go to the, if you go to the restaurants, like the vegan restaurants and whatnot. Here, let's say hello. Sawadee. Sawadee Kab. If you're going to like a vegan restaurant here, or any like little bit higher scale, not necessarily vegan, just a higher scale, an Indian restaurant or something, yeah, you're gonna probably pay like 10 bucks. But if you're going to a street vendor for some Thai food, that's like $3 a meal, and they're pretty decent meals with decent portions, right? So it really depends, right? I would go, if you're a frequent eater and you want to treat yourself to a restaurant maybe every day, every other day, I would go to the higher end. I would go to 400, maybe even $500 a month. Okay, so let's just say 200 to 400 USD. That's your food. And then, so we covered rent, we covered food, transportation. You're going to need a motorbike here on the island. It's designed that you need a motorbike. You know, even if you want to hike, you know, unless you want to hike up on cement, but if you want to hike like in the jungle, you know, you want to go to specific places, you still need a motorbike to get you there. So again, the gas is going to depend how frequently you use the motorbike. If you're going to use it frequently, you're going to be exploring the island a lot. You're going to be hopping from beach to beach, from place to place. You know, you rent the bike and then you need the gas. It's going to come up to about $200. Yeah, about $200 a month. Okay, it could be a lower range. Right now, Valerie here gave me a bike. Practically, well, she actually gave it to me for free because all I have to do is dust. So I have it for free, but even before the dusting deal, we signed it with paper and everything, right? And we had witnesses there. Even before the dusting deal, I was only renting it for $50 a month. Okay, it's on the cheaper end. Then gas is another 50. So the range for transportation is going to be anywhere between 100 and 200. If you're gonna explore a lot, just make sure you put $200 a month, because even the bike you rent might be more expensive. I would say go for 200 to be safe. Okay, so yeah, that's basically your rent, that's basically your cost of living, or what is it, food and transportation. Those are the basics. Then you got the phone bill. It's gonna run you, you know, anywhere between $20 and $40. So let's just say, depending on how much data you have. I got a lot of data because if the internet doesn't go well, I can tether and teach. So let's say $30, and let's give another 70 for random things. You know, like I got baking soda and just random things, right? So that's $100 for phone and random. Okay, so now let's see. I think that's your basics covered here. And if you do the math, okay, there's another thing, another cost that I added here, and I call it, I don't know, your favorite hobby or something. And you would give that about $10 a day. So I get massages every day here. Okay, I mean, I'll make a separate video for the Thai massages. They're wow. Okay, so I do massages here daily, so that runs me about $10 a day. But I just put it that as a category. So if you want to do yoga, you want to go do a yoga class, it's gonna cost you about the same, $10 a day. If you want to go in to the gym, you want to get a day pass or something, that's $10 a day. So I just put it as, let's say, entertainment, leisure. Okay, and you're gonna come here, you're gonna want to do at least one of these things. You're gonna want to get a massage every day, or you're gonna want to do something every day that's gonna cost you a little bit of money. So I put $10 there, and that runs you to about $300 a month. I would put that, really. If you're here, you're gonna want to have a little bit of fun in whichever way, right? For me, it's the massage, and nothing like a Thai massage. So yeah, I would put $300 a month for entertainment / leisure. Okay, and I'll tell you, if you get a Thai massage every day here, you're gonna be fly. You're gonna be high and fly. You're gonna get the best sleep ever. It's just gonna, you've gotta try it out. You've gotta try it out, not just one day of Thai massage. I mean, do it daily, repeat it. Okay, then you'll start to see the real benefits of a daily Thai massage. So 300 there. So the overall, if you add them up, it'll come up, the range, the lower end would be $1,000 a month, the higher end would be $1,500. And that sounds about right, $1,500. If you're gonna, you know, go on the higher end, you know, you might wanna get durian, you might wanna get one of the more expensive fruits, or you might wanna go to the restaurants, right? So $1,500, anywhere between $1,000, $1,500. Okay, so if you're gonna come here, you wanna live here, I would say figure out a way to make $1,500. You wanna be comfortable. That's my advice, guys. You wanna be comfortable. You don't wanna be thinking about money too much. If you're gonna come here, don't think about money too much. So aim for making $1,500 whichever way. If you're gonna be a digital nomad, you're gonna do this digitally, I would say aim for $1,500, and you're good to go with $1,500 here. You'll live pretty much like a king, like a queen. I mean, you know, if you're getting a massage daily and you're getting some good locally grown fruits, or you know, whatever, if you want to get the Thai foods, whatever, right? You know, at least the ingredients are local, if that. So there's the fruit stand here. Let's say hello to the lady. Sawadee krap. Hey, how are you? I make a video. I want you to say hello. Yeah, just say hello. That's the fruit lady, okay? I come later on to get fruits, okay? She's such a sweetheart. So what I was saying is this: 1,500. Make about $1,500, and then you'll be comfortable all the way. Because you have to account for something also. You have to account for visa costs and flights. Okay, so that's gonna, you know, run you down at another probably $100 to $200 a month. You know, like because when I say flights, well, I don't know. Like I think I'm probably next month I'm going to Chiang Mai, so that's another $150. Okay, like of flight costs, because I think next month, I haven't decided yet, but I think the next month I'm going to Chiang Mai. So I would account for flights and visa runs as well. You have to do your visa every 2 or 3 months, depending on if you get a tourist visa, if you didn't get a tourist visa. And that's, I think, 1,700 bahts. I don't know, I think that comes up to 100, 150 USD. And then flights, because you gotta, if you're gonna do your visa and come back, like if you're in Chiang Mai, you've got to go to, Vietnam, I think is the closest one, Da Nang, I believe. If you're here in Phangan, you gotta take a ferry to Koh Samui. From there, I think you go to Singapore or Malaysia, right? But even the flight's gonna cost you, you know, a couple of bills maybe. I would say a couple of bills between taxi costs and flight costs just to go do your visa and come back. Or if you just want to go somewhere else, right? But the nice thing here is the flights, if you're just going to do it domestically and outside to the neighboring countries, pretty cheap. Nevertheless, if 1,500, that covers all your basic expenses, I would add another 200 for visa runs. Okay, I would add another 200 for visa runs and for flights. Sawadee krap. And yeah, so I would say final count between 1,200 to 1,700 if you want to live in the islands, if you want to live in Koh Phangan specifically. But I reckon that would be a similar cost for any of the islands. Now, so 1,200 to 700 to 1,700. If you're gonna live in Chiang Mai and that's your base, take that down by 2 to 3 bills. Chiang Mai is cheaper in every way. The rent is cheaper anywhere, whether it's the city or outside in the country where I'll be staying next month. Transportation is cheaper, like renting out the bikes is cheaper, but rent and food are the most important things, right? Rent is cheaper. I don't know about food, but I know for sure that rent in Chiang Mai is cheaper. So I would take it down by $200. So if you're looking to live pretty much anywhere in Thailand, minus Bangkok, I don't know what it is, how it is there, it's a city. Okay, so if you want to live in the islands, Koh Phangan, if you want to live in Chiang Mai, which are pretty much usually like the 2 main attractions, right? Look anywhere between 1,000 and 1,700. That's the conclusion. Anywhere between 1,000 to 1,700. If you're thinking about it, good luck. If you're gonna do it, actually, hey, look, I'm in the process of booking my flight and I'm in the process of, you know, getting my shit together. Contact me and I can help you through the process. Okay, contact me and I will help you through the process. So best of luck, and thank you to all the Patreons for supporting this channel. And if you'd like to join the family and just, you know, show your support, a couple of dollars a month, you know, those couple of dollars a month will go to that nice lady that you just saw. Okay, that's the nice thing here, is when you put your money in to buy something like fruits or something, or food even, sometimes I'll go get like steamed rice from another very nice lady here. you know that money is going to these people, and it's incredible. It really is incredible to see that these are the people. Like, I think she has a farm. I think most of her food comes from a farm, but the coconuts are imported from another province. Okay, so you know that money is going to these people that you interact with every day, and that's absolutely beautiful. It really is beautiful. So if you want to support and help me do this full time at some point, just off the generosity of you guys, you could do so. There's a link down below for Patreon. If you want to just make a one-time donation, as small or as big or whatever, just one-time thing, here's a link. You could do so via PayPal. It's a PayPal link, the one-time donation. You could do so down below. Love you guys, and until the next time, may the force be with you.